Next big move for Bitcoin is around the corner and you don't want to miss this. So I suggest you stay to the end of this video to find out. What's up guys, it's your boy again with a brand new video, and in this video I want to talk about Bitcoin and what the next move will be like. And I believe that this video will serve some people as they're going to use this as a blueprint to work with price on Bitcoin. The main purpose of this video is to dive into the technical aspect of it. I'm not going to cover any fundamental, but I'm going to mainly focus on the technical, and maybe I'll make a next video where I'll be talking about the fundamentals of what drives the Bitcoin and why it should be looking bullish. So, and if I'm going to talk about technicality, I'm going to also talk about what the market is experiencing based on the influence of time. Okay, but I'll get to this part once I start talking about it. So I'm going to start with why I believe Bitcoin could reach $120,000. I really start early looking at Bitcoin when it was about 4,000. It was about April, and I was very optimistic about the price going higher, and as we can see, as expected. So Bitcoin really moved higher during April. We're going to May. Yeah. And now you can see how price has also kept moving forward and pricing higher. So if I'm going to be honest on what I expect for the market to do, what the next move could be for Bitcoin, it's going to be that we're going to have a possible retracement. Okay, we're going to have a possible retracement. It's going to see price. It's down to some degree of levels. Okay, now these levels might be the one at this point, which is definitely going to be 100,074. Okay, or we're going to see price come all the way down to a level $97,000, so $748.99. So this is the realistic move that Bitcoin could make coming this week. So if that be the case, I advise that some people can maybe take a buy here or maybe take a buy here, okay, and then position himself in the right place for a bullish move to occur. So if that happens, if that scenario happens, what I'm going to then look for is the initial target, which is going to be above these old highs. Okay, it's going to be $105,000, $888.87. Yes, and I believe that whoever does that is going to also be so impulsive that we could possibly look at price leaving that point and going. Maybe a retracement may happen a little bit, but probably won't. I'm probably going to see no wasting of time at these old highs here, and then I'm probably going to see price go for these highs. Okay, and that highs is going to be $109,000, $377.39. And I'm being honest, this is the most realistic target that you can see Bitcoin do. So this is a very, very wonderful scenario of how, if you want to have a very wonderful portfolio for Bitcoin, I believe it's best to become bullish, okay, and to some extent. So if you do exactly as I said when I say price, you should wait for price to make a retracement onto a better price action or a price point where you can take a buy, position yourself right. That can be wonderful. It can be a wonderful long-term trades that you can take heading into the summer months. But really having a little bit disagreement when it comes to summer months, but I'll hit on that later in the next video. So I probably believe that if it gets to this point, we might have a little bit of retracement. Probably yes, we can have a retracement. Now I'll be looking at that retracement as a false retracement. I don't want to see that retracement do too much. Okay, and I mean do too much is overextend low, because sometimes you gotta let price tell you something. So if I want to see the possibility of Bitcoin price getting to $120,000, I'll be watching the market and I'll be looking forward for price to get to retracement. Then we'll have a little bit repricing these old highs, getting above that. If I see that situation, I probably believe that at that point we can start looking for Bitcoin to make brand new highs. Okay, when I mean new highs, I mean brand new highs. Yeah, so that will be the case for what I expect for price to do if he wants to get 120k. But if he does not want to get 120k, it depends on the retracement, and then it could then bring a different situation to the market. Okay, so this level is going to be a very important level to mean if price is going to get to 120k. Yes. So when I was saying about the best place to buy, because everything I'm saying here is the possibility of what you can do with it. So I'm saying the best place to buy, I will tell you this is the first area and this is the second area. Okay, and where you should look at, okay, if this whole idea is invalidated for a position trade, you don't want to see price get at least low, or if price get at $94,000, 150.11 cents, you should terminate the position trade, okay, for Bitcoin and move on. But if it does not happen and everything plays out just the way it is, I guess you're in the best position to aim for 120k. Yeah, so that will be all for this video, and if there's anything you want to get, or if there's some misinformation or some misunderstanding, I suggest you can write on the comment section and I'll hit on that, or maybe make a different video about that. Okay, this will be all for this video. Thank you. Please remember to give me a like and subscribe. I appreciate it.